Are you wondering how many steps are there before a customer order becomes money in your account? Do you want to find out more about how to streamline this process? Good news, you're watching the right video. In this video, we'll explain what order to cash is and how you can improve this process to create a more seamless experience for your customers. Let's get started. Order to cash, also known as OTC or OTC, outlines the top level stages of the entire order process. It begins the moment a customer places an order and continues until the order is received, paid for, and logged into your accounting system. The OTC process plays a huge role in the organization's relationship with its customers. The more efficient your order to cash process, the quicker the customer will receive what they paid for. The order to cash cycle. There are 4 steps in the order to cash cycle. 1. Order management. The cycle kicks off when the system receives an order from a customer. It could be an online order directly on your website or through the sales team over an email. However, the best practice is to automate your order management for a more efficient order to cash process. Number 2. Order fulfillment and shipping. This part of the process involves receiving, packing, and shipping orders. It largely applies to businesses dealing with a physical good where inventory personnel receives an order and proceeds to fulfill and ship it. For digital services or software products, this could mean granting access to the product or service. Number 3. Invoice generation and payment. The customers should receive an invoice along with additional information such as taxes and discount. The customers should also be able to make the payment for the invoice raised. The best practice is to provide multiple payment options to minimize delays and payment failures. Number 4. Accounting receivables and reporting. The cycle is completed once the payment is logged in your accounting system as part of the accounts receivable against the raised order. Order to cash process in subscription businesses. The order to cash process in principle is the same for any kind of business, but the actual mechanics of it change significantly for subscription businesses. In a subscription model, a sale or order is never complete. There's always a recurring order the next day, week, month, or year, depending on your subscription cycle. There are also other complexities that a subscription model brings into the order to cash cycle. These include setup cost, discounts, proration based on usage, refunds, write-offs, upgrades, downgrades. The contract period also dictates how the order to cash cycle process works. If it's a monthly recurring order, the cycle repeats each month. But when a customer pays an annual contract upfront or on a monthly basis, the process should be tweaked to make sure you're reporting revenue accurately. How to improve your order to cash process. Your billing solution should integrate well with your existing systems, so you don't need to use any workarounds or wait on dependencies. Let's use an example to demonstrate. Imagine you're the owner of a CRM platform. A customer contacts you about signing up to use your CRM system as soon as possible. They're in a time crunch. You sign them up instantly. All that's left to do is to send them the invoice so that they can pay for your service and get access to your platform. But before you can send the invoice, you get distracted, as is common for a lot of business owners. You have fires that need putting out. Your prospective customer is eagerly waiting for the invoice. An hour goes by and still no invoice. They're in a time crunch and they need access to your platform ASAP. So they keep contacting you and asking you to resend the invoice. Eventually, they pay over the phone. To avoid situations like this and make the experience seamless for your customers, use a smart recurring billing solution like Chargebee. When you sell enterprise-grade subscriptions, you need to be able to accommodate the longest sales cycles, negotiate on pricing, and understand the organizational structure of each account. With Chargebee, you can automate the entire quote-to-cash workflow, so your sales team can focus on acquiring and closing. You can also run your entire recurring billing process on autopilot with Chargebee. All you have to do is schedule calendar billing dates and everything else is done automatically. Proration, taxation, invoice consolidation, and more. You can even set net D terms for your invoice and handle refunds. Interested in learning more? Get a free Chargebee demo by clicking the link in the description below. I hope you found this video helpful. Subscribe to this channel for more educational videos for SaaS and subscription businesses. We'll see you in the next one.